Hold on, let me put it on. I'm a little early today. Let's go, Kings. Let's go. We got the Kings. I know. Traffic look horrible today. We'll see how it goes. Report. Restore. Alright, hold up. There's all this shit going on. Bloopers. Oh, in 3 minutes we'll start. That's it, huh? Okay, cool. No Dodgers today, no Lakers today. Okay, so they got the winning pick tonight right now.
Tucker will try again. Good neutral zone play there by Kyle Connor now with some room. Gets rid of it before Tucker steps up on him. Bennington will calmly cover it up. Featured upcoming playoff games on our schedule. Again, Colorado, Dallas, huge game 2 in Dallas. The Oilers and Kings get underway on ESPN2. They'll follow our game. Devils and
There you go.
Carolina. The Devils and
That's
the
Kings.
That's on ESPN tomorrow night. And then Week C&I back on a plane tomorrow morning. We'll have game 2 from Toronto. As the young Senators try to learn from game 1. And even that series in 1.
Ooh, pica.
4.5 to go.
I was trying to use my other phone, but whatever.
I follow. Taken away by
2-2, Montreal, Washington, 0-0, Colorado, and Dallas.
But Sandberg who has it, he'll calmly get it out.
I know, I need a Kings jersey for sure. Kings in LA, when I win here, when I live here,
They're a tough team to score on down the stretch.
I think the comrade is trying to come.
Brady's going to get to it.
We got the Kings.
Behind the net. Now Falco pitch to the net. Tannen tipped that away.
Oh, my cousin's hitting me up.
He'll go off the glass. Try to get the puck out and prevent it.
Hey, thanks for the likes.
St. Louis Blues, the Detroit Bennington was kind of looking toward head coach Montgomery to get a sense. Remember, both teams still have their timeouts. For Coach Montgomery now, the calculus is when do we pull Jordan Bennington?
Oh, what's good? What's good?
No reviews to that.
Kings. I know, I just saw crypto. Yo, thanks for the likes, subs. We're trying to hit 500 today. Let's go. I know, I had to do a lot of things today, so I don't have my phone right now. I have my primary phone here. The other one's charging. Icing. Oh no, I was about to leave. Let's go, Kings. Let's go, Kings. I know, Lakers. I don't know what happened, man. Like, I was not expecting that. Oh, this. Let's go. We gotta hit. We gotta hit 500 today. I mean, it's a long reach, but we could do it. We could do it. Bro, I was not expecting the Minnesota game like that. Thank God nobody saw me that day, so it was only 70 people that saw me. Yo, Zenny, what's good? Soledad. I'm not gonna read all that. That's really, really long. Sounds Samoan. Yo, that's a tongue twister right there. And I just got out of work. Once like it hits 0 viewers, then I'll probably invoice my client. I wonder if I can invoice on my other one. I doubt it, but we'll see. I gotta use my. I just had to organize 2 closets in like 70th floor. And then let me see what time. How you guys been? How's your Monday or Tuesday, wherever you guys are from? Oh, I got it right here. Oh, I could use it right here. Cool.
He has Thomas and Cairo, the big offensive boys out there. 2:17 to go.
See if it goes though. Taking tequila shots or what? I don't know. I don't know. Here, let me put the. You want me to turn this like this? Kind of annoying though.
You gotta be careful. For some reason, they tried to get Fox and Shen back out there.
This one too.
Now a timeout is going. So this might have been one big long delay for Montgomery. That's right.
It's sunsetting. That's fine.
You got your top guns on the ice. Fortune favors the bold.
Ooh.
Fortune favors the bold. At this, Steve Ott going over some formations offensively for the Blues. Here's the difference in the game, Kevin Weeks.
Oh, we good. Oh, we got this one.
Kyle Connor, such a gifted goal scorer. You can see it on his stick.
There you go. Let me put this on.
Great shot. Recognizing Jordan Binnington didn't have his stick either, so he puts it 5-hole. Three first-round picks combined on that goal.
Let me turn the other one on too.
Perfetti 10th overall, and then Kyle Connor. Yeah, you gotta hit on those.
Oh, nice. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the sub. Drop comments after the video. Share, you know, all that good stuff. Oh. Let me see if I can move this. There you go. We're right here. Tonight. Let's go, Kings. I don't know why that light's so strong. Oh, because I see. It's reflecting the back.
50-50 face-off. Good stick down low as the Blues begin the battle. Shifley has it, however. The net is empty.
Oh, empty net?
Lowry in a foot race with Bussiness.
You got it or what? Oh, just missed.
That angle shot blocked. Blocked by Fowler, yes. Here comes Thomas. Plenty of time to go for the Blues. Neighbors onside. Sends it behind the net towards Thomas. He sends it back, but it gets by Fowler. The Jets can change. 5 fresh. Winnipeg.
I was going to show my text.
99 seconds to go. Here's Fowler. Pass chipped in. Kalabuk plays it. They'll leave it for Keon. Go slap it and get it out. It won't be icy. And the Blues are going to have to put every puck on net. Every single puck. Once they get.
Oh my God.
They can't look for the perfect play.
Whatever.
St. Louis looking to tie. Winnipeg looking for the put away empty net goal. Puck goes into the
What's good, KG? What they saying right here?
In the offensive zone. Look at Scott Arneal.
Okay, well, we're not gonna put that. And obviously,
super busy, but there's another looking bouncing. Goes off the heel.
KG, what's good? Show some love. Hit that sub. Watch for 30 minutes. At least 15. Do it for your boy. All right, I'm gonna go get a drink. I'll be back. I gotta let the other homie in too.
The net is empty. Shifley. Nice play, Parayko, to steal it from Shifley. He was thinking about the put away empty netter. Parayko used that long reach. The young Bolduc out there in this 6-on-5. Snuggerud, Falk. Parayko, flags up, cleared. Pionk, 45 to go. One more change for St. Louis. Thomas, Bussiness on the ice. Snuggerud wraps it in. Chipped out the ice, softened by Kyle Connor. 30 seconds left in regulation. Another change by St. Louis. Snuggerud to the bench. Neighbors in. Stolen. Nemestikov. Connor tries to win the foot race on Fowler. Fowler has the puck. Neighbors to Bussiness. Just wide of Hola. 10 seconds left. Outside the zone. That's going to do it. The Jets win game 2. Some pressure on Hola entering this postseason. Kevin Weeks, he's on the way to his third Bussiness in his young career. So far, so good in the postseason this year.
Yeah, and I spoke to him just before the playoffs, and he said, hey, we know we had a really good season, but all of our point of emphasis and focus now is on the postseason. He did everything he needed to do to get the win here. This was a hard-fought game. I got to give both these teams a lot of credit. It was super physical, especially the first half of the game. Both teams were battling. St. Louis Blues gave a valiant effort. George Binnington, I thought, was sensational. Hola played very well. A very controlled game, all in all, a measured game. And ultimately, for the Jets...
Okay, cool. We got the Kings coming up. Let's go.
By going up 2 here in Winnipeg, Manitoba.
Winnipeg.
And what an atmosphere.
All right, KG, have a good day, bro. Stay up.
The 3 stars of the game.
Hit that sub, hit that like, please. That'll help me a lot on the algo. For Skynet is my boss.
Give some love to the third defense pair with Logan Stanley.
I don't know if I put the AC on, but I already took out my socks. And I get cold easily.
His game has really grown by leaps and bounds.
Oh, okay. Just put it on another screen. Put it on mute. You know, costs me a lot if people watch. I'm trying to have long-term memory, not short-term. I'm trying to make 3 hours of content, not 3 seconds. Thank you, thank you. I know people. How's the other one you do? That's so weird. Like this. Oh, it's like that, huh? It's weird. I don't know if it looks like a diamond. I like this one better, but
yeah, you know, Shite does a great job on the forecheck. He gets in and
the forecheck,
and you know, just kind of checked it down to Cole, and you know, just kind of sitting in that weak area, kind of in between the wingers, kind of in between the D. It's just kind of a soft spot, and you know, Fetch made a great pass. I just tried to.
All right, hold up. I'll be back. I'm gonna put my hours in.
Edmonton has won each of those series, including the Oilers winning in 5 games a season ago. So LA
in 5 games, damn. Gentleman sweep.
For the first time. Along with Cassie Campbell Pascal and our ESPN crew.
2-time Olympic gold medalist.
We went through the brief series history recently. What needs to change for LA?
They need to be physical.
Well, they've got to stop 3 guys in particular, and obviously we're going to talk about.
They need to stop losing and start winning.
And on the back end for the Oilers, the Kings have to be aware of Edmund Bouchard. These guys collect a ton of points. You know, it's interesting.
I mean, not be dirty, but you know. Oh, nice. Oh, we went that way and then he went that way.
Nice job on Evan Bouchard. They kept him to 0 points through those 4 games. It's going to be a collective effort to stop these 3 guys.
Do you gotta wear the little thing? Because I wouldn't wear it.
Numbers that they put up on the left-hand side of your screen. The most playoff points since 2022. You know McDavid's rested. You know Draisaitl's rested. It's going to be a big task for LA.
Some numbers powered by the SAP Coaching Insights app. The leading scorers in the Stanley Cup playoffs since the 2022 postseason came around. On the other side, for the LA Kings, they tied a franchise record for the most points. They've been dominant at home.
See if you were quick.
Ajay Kopitar and the Kings getting home ice to start this series.
Well, the captain knows this is a completely different Kings roster than what they had last year. You think of their home ice record, you think their overall record. You think Pierre-Luc Dubois is gone. They got Darcy Kemper, who's great. Quinton Byfield has more experience now playing center. He's feeling more confident. They got Joel Edmondson, a Stanley Cup winner on the back end. That's going to help. And experienced guys like Alex Laferriere. So this is a different team for LA against the Oilers this year.
Approaching the start of Game 1 in LA. Oilers and
Let's go. Do it for LA. Ooh, who got a draft hold? Oh, who got OT? Goal. Ovechkin.
Alex Ovechkin. Unbelievable, this guy. Caps in overtime.
Escapi. Let's go.
What did you bring back from your last trip? A dumpling you'll never forget. What nature truly feels.
Oh, this one's done already. Hold on.
Local art. A soulmate for the week. Finding out.
The Stanley Cup playoffs on ESPN, presented by Geico. As we send it down to Trevor Raybold, the PA announcer
We're
here
at the Kings.
Crypto.com arena.
On behalf of the Los Angeles Kings, we thank you for your service and dedication to our country. Here to perform the Canadian National Anthem this evening, accompanied by Kings organist Dieter Rule, please welcome season ticket member Hannah Davey.
Oh, they're doing the Canadian one? Okay. Why does it sound like we're at the Derby?
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true North Star.
I know I'm charging my phone right now. It's like at 22%. It was at 5%. We gotta put the Kings. Let's go, Kings. Let's go, Kings.
Glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on
We gotta hit that 3K. 3K views. 3K hour views. I'm sorry.
And here to perform the national anthem of the United States of
Like,
America.
subs.
Backed by popular demand, please sing
I need-
along
I need-
with
actually,
the
I need more
harmonica
hourly
class from the
watch.
Koreatown Senior and Community Center.
Oh, the Koreans? They're singing. Hey, Will Ferrell.
Let's go, Kings!
Thank you to the Second class from the Koreatown Senior and Community Center and Hannah Davey.
Like, Koreatown's not that far. KT.
Approaching the drop of the puck and the start of this series in Los Angeles as Stuart Skinner makes the start in goal.
I know, I will put it loud, but...
For the Edmonton Oilers. Shut out in his last outing to end the regular season against the Sharks up in San Jose. He's dealing with an injury toward the end of the season, but he's ready to go in Game 1 tonight between the pipes. For Chris Knobloch in Edmonton. On the other side, Darcy Kemper has had a breakout season as Kemper among the league leaders in goals against and save percentage. A brilliant campaign.
I mean, I could put it loud. Let me see.
Game 1. Oilers. Kings, and the series is underway in LA. Edmonton gets it in deep. Here is Connor McDavid. Circling the net. Plays it back to the point.
I know. Dowdry and what's his
But
face?
hits the body in front and goes wide. Connor Brown there for Edmonton. Taking it out. Here come the Kings and Warren Fogle, the former Oiler. And it's lifted by Trevor Moore. Knocked down to the neutral zone.
Kopitar.
Career season offensively gets taken down. The Kings fans wanted a call. They won't get it.
It's Kopitar and Dowd. There you go.
By Andrzej Kopitar. Skinner comes out to play it. And it pops out of the Edmonton zone. Fanning on a pass, and now hustling for the puck. Here comes Leon Draisaitl. Drops it back, shot from the boards, and a save by Kemper recovers. And now some sticks immediately, some shoving.
That's good, bro.
The former King gets knocked down.
You think Anderson cares, Gavrikov, cares that Arvidsson was his former teammate? It's Game 1 of the Stanley Cup playoffs, and you're no longer my teammate. As Leon Draisaitl and his line get to work, they just throw it to net, and then just watch this. Gavrikov's like, I don't like the little snow up on my goaltender Kemper, and I'm just going to let you know about it, and starts the rivalry right off on his first shift.
And we've known for a while this was going to be the matchup in the first round.
What we got? Then we're at 33%.
The Kings edged out the Oilers at points.
By like,
for LA this
by
year.
like 5 minutes, this will be like
that's different from each of the previous 3 series.
Well, and the matchups have already started. Deneau went out against Connor McDavid's line. It looks like Andrzej Kopitar is going to go out against Leon Draisaitl here early. That's the matchup we're most likely to see as this game goes on.
That puck comes out of play. And they'll come back to center. And the Oilers dealing with some injuries. Matthias Ekholm, Stetcher, Evander Kane has not played all season. Some of the key guys that are out for Edmonton
Carmen is out.
Banged up down the stretch, and there's some questions about the Oilers coming in because of those injuries.
Yeah, Matthias Ekholm, just a huge loss on the back end for the Edmonton Oilers. He plays in all situations, a big physical presence. He breaks the puck out so well, and such a leader. That's just huge. And Edmonton, originally it sounded like he was done for the season, but there is some talk that he could come back in these playoffs.
Gets in deep. Fanning on it was Clark for LA. As the Kings move out with Byfield.
Let's go, here we go.
Byfield and Fiala.
Nice.
And it's broken up. Back checking.
There you go. Shoot it.
That doesn't get to the
Nice last shot.
Skinner. And Emerson knocked it down for Edmonton. Here come the Oilers.
See, I don't know when you just hit him and not hit him.
And
you can't really launch on them too.
For the Oilers. He's barely
I
played
think
with
it's called
Edmonton
launching.
since they picked
I'm
him
not
up
sure.
in a trade.
He played one game, parts of one
Look
game,
out.
7 minutes against the Kings, and then got re-injured and was unable to play since until tonight.
What?
And a penalty coming up and a holding call.
Holding,
behind the
okay.
Edmonton net.
Cooking?
And the aggressive forecheck from the Kings causing a penalty.
Edmonton 27, minor penalty, holding the stick.
Jay holding the stick.
Who just welcomed a new daughter to the family. Made the trek down here from Edmonton today. And now we'll go sit for 2 minutes.
Well, the fourth line of the LA Kings, they get to work. Malat does a nice job making sure that he has outside position. You can see the left arm of Kulak just reaches around
Dang, that was a good eye. I didn't even see that.
That's exactly what Jim Miller wants. This fourth line, get in low into the offensive zone, create all kinds of havoc, put pressure on the Oilers' defense, and they did that here on their first shift.
Holding to stick the call against Kulak at 2:08. And the Kings, whose power play was really good down the stretch, struggled for most of the season, but they've tallied a power play goal in 5 straight games coming into the postseason.
Yeah, they got their 5-forward unit out there, which has been excellent down the stretch for them.
You and I were here about a week and a half ago when they had 3 against Anaheim. And this group was the catalyst for the power play to get going. Face off. Edmonton tying it up in the corner. Laid around, jumping down low is Fiala, who's manning a point on this power play. Darnell Nurse gets it clear and sends it the length of the ice for Edmonton. Adrian Kempe trying to get speed. Drops it back for Byfield. Cuts into the zone. Swings it over to the wing.
Did it post?
Pressure by LA. Here's Kopitar. Plays it behind the net for Kempe.
Outside.
Swing around.
Shoot it.
Fiala's a dive.
Whoa, baby, let's go. Let's go. They scored. 1-0.
Well, the entry on this power play was just so beautiful. Kempe, the drop pass back. Byfield brings it up the ice, puts it over to Kuzmenko, who creates the initial chance. Kopitar just misses the rebound off the initial shot.
That was a good shot.
Kuzmenko, the creativity that he's brought to this power play has been tremendous. Now you see him backdoor. He was the guy making the pass originally.
Hey, if they make it to the Stanley Cup, I'm going to crypto.
Closed as well, so the puck doesn't go by, and just a perfect tip. He's wide open.
What did you say? It was like 3 weeks?
For the Kings.
Kuzmenko, in his first career Stanley Cup playoff game, registers a power play goal and an early strike for LA.
Just a subtle pickup.
I know,
at the trade deadline by the
honestly, I like going to a hockey game. It was cool.
Huge dividends for the Kings.
Got him for the Flyers, back at the deadline. Is racing back for Kulak for the Oilers. Pressured by Moore.
I like hockey playoff games. That's the only time I like hockey in the playoffs.
Into the zone. Here's Draisaitl.
Oh, especially with the Kings or Ducks made it.
Comes to know for the Kings, countering. But a good back check by Draisaitl rips the puck right back for Edmonton.
And this is what you'll see sometimes for Edmonton. They'll put Hyman, Draisaitl, and McDavid together after a penalty kill to try to get some momentum back in this case.
We gotta put the 1-0.
Here come the Kings and Kuzmenko cuts wide. Centers. Nobody home for LA. Kempe along the half wall. Leaves it for Kopitar. Plays it out to the point. Shot looking for a redirection. That goes wide from Spence. Here comes McDavid with speed for his center. Chips it in. Brother Spence goes back to get it for LA. Kuzmenko moves it out for the Kings. Plays it right wide. Into the zone, Kempe. Shot that goes up over.
There you go.
The
Update.
Scanner off the back glass. Emerson jumping on the puck for Edmonton. Kuzmenko from Fiala and Kempe. The power play goal. And a 1-0 lead for LA and an early strike in game 1 for the Kings. Epilot trying to win a battle along the boards. Laying it back for Bouchard to the line. Throws it on net, and it's squeezed by Kemper leaning to his right.
Hey, bro, you gotta show him what's up, bro.
Arvidsson in there again. You know, a little pushing and shoving between he and his former teammates, and a nice job by the Oilers as they look for a tip opportunity off the stick of Puck Poulsen, who's always the first guy on the ice in the morning skates for the Edmonton Oilers. Good job by Arvidsson getting the puck, winning the battle along the blue lines, making sure it gets deep. And then Puck Poulsen going to the net, and Kemper comes well out of the blue paint to make sure that.
I know, I wonder where Jonathan Quick went. He had like the coolest name
LA Kings, who are the best home team in the league this season as far as points percentage at home.
Oh, damn.
And they're relying on that in this series as they have home ice advantage. The Oilers have had it each of the last 3 series with the Kings. And it went from losing in 7 to then 6, and then last year was 5. And LA trying to turn things around. Here comes Byfield.
Let's go. Hit the middle.
Plays it off
Oh,
for
too much.
Fiala, and he tips it in down low.
Let's go.
Swung around. Arvidsson for Edmonton. Centers as the Oilers come in offside.
Outside? Damn, that was great.
Just ahead of the play, and a face-off will come back outside the LA zone.
Well, that play was developing well for the Edmonton Oilers. They got up ice really quickly. Unfortunately for them, the pass on the blue line just a little late for Draisaitl and his speed coming through the middle. But you know, Chris Knobloch was saying this week, he's like, since last June, we've been waiting for this moment. It doesn't matter how we got to this moment, injuries or not. They've been waiting since losing in Game 7 to get back to this point and try to do some damage in the Stanley Cup playoffs.
Jake Wallman for the Oilers. Now it's flipped in by Frederick, but knocked down.
Top
of the blue
Watch
line.
out.
Now chasing after it, Wallman heading back for Edmonton. The deadline pickup from San Jose. Nugent Hopkins, and he snaps it in. Nugent Hopkins jumps on the puck, plays it back to the line. Nurse, now it's blocked in front, never got through.
Let's go.
Bouchard takes it away and cycles it low for the Oilers. Drew Doughty plays it to the opposite side. And Warren Fogle, and he lofts it in from center. Skinner comes out to swing it around.
I know, goalie got to do it nice too.
Rolling puck, Frederick has it for Edmonton. Places it into the corner. Mikey Anderson takes a big hit. As he takes the hit to make the play is Zach Hyman
out of the line.
Coming into the forecheck and ripped right back in by Bouchard for the Oilers.
Stops it. Oh, I see why the goalie stops it so it won't go around.
And again, it's Philip Deneau's line out against Connor McDavid's line. So that seems to be the matchup that Jim Hiller wants here early in game number 1.
And the advantage for the Kings being at home, have the last change. So Jim Hiller could play that chess game and get the guys he wants out there against McDavid.
And then you hope Byfield's line with Draisaitl being taken care of by Kopitar, that maybe that opens things up for Byfield's line to do the offensive damage that they need to do to provide the Kings a win.
Nice.
Here comes LA. The goal scorer Kuzmenko plays it off. Gavrikov. And he skates wide. Plays it behind the net. Red Kulak knocks it away from Kopitar and it played out to the red line and nearly caught is Alex Laferriere to jump back on the bench in danger of too many men for LA. Kulak.
Too many men. I don't know, like it has to be quick.
Off to the wing. Corey Perry, former Cup winner in Anaheim. 39-year-old gets it in deep. Shots are 2-2 here through the early stages. Adam Henry. And a backhand. Janmark swings it up to the pole. Bouchard plays
it for the lights.
Perry looking for a tip.
On
it.
Goes
behind the net.
Sorry, I'm focused on the game.
Coming up to LA.
Come on.
Down Matthias Janmark and the Oilers will get a power play chance.
Got a power play. Go, Kings. Go. What does he got?
LA penalty number 8. 2-minute minor for cross-checking.
Cross-checking.
You know, we've seen this penalty being called in the first round so far. We saw it in St. Louis and Winnipeg game number 2 earlier this evening. And again, the forward line, but this time of the Oilers, goes to work down low. They create this power play opportunity for their team. A nice forecheck, and there's the cross-check from Doughty on Janmark.
Power play coming up for Edmonton. Stanley Cup playoffs on ESPN are presented by Geico. Switch and save. Get more with Geico.
What are we doing today, Coach?
So, today we're going to work on our checking.
Sorry, I heard checking.
A bit of a misunderstanding.
I meant checking on how we can help save our customers money on their car insurance.
And whether they need car, home, boat, or pet coverage.
Precisely. Now, let's go again. Susan?
Always wanted to do that.
My turn.
Switch and save. Get more with Geico.
Best day of training so far.
How's your elbow?
It's killing me.
It's usually just one person trying on shoes.
Discover doubles your cash back at the end of your first year, so
I'm going to use mine to get something for my beautiful stunt double, Eileen.
You earn, we match.
Wow.
Discover cashback match.
We'll take them.
Great.
I wonder if this golf cart has hands-free driving.
Onyx.
It didn't, but my Skechers slip-ins are completely hands-free. I just step in and they're on.
See if I have the...
Challenges are our greatest opportunities. When we take them on, we make our most extraordinary dreams real. Introducing the most capable Honda we've ever dreamt up. The all-new Passport Trail Sport. Built for limitless determination. Honda, official vehicle of the NHL.
Power play for the Oilers through Doughty. Takes the minor, and as the Oilers looking for an equalizer here, almost midway through.
I'm gonna put the surround sound if I do.
And clear for LA as Evan Bouchard goes back to get it for the Oilers. Cross-checking call against Doughty. Swung back to Draisaitl. Here's McDavid down the center, off to the wing. Nugent Hopkins poked away and it cleared. Good defensive play by Trevor Moore.
And that's one thing about the Kings, PK. They're going to try and negate the entry of the Oilers right along the blue line. They're going
to. Here's McDavid. Move it on for Nugent Hopkins. Bouchard to Draisaitl. Harassed by Anderson. McDavid puts it.
Yo!
And now the puck jammed free out of the zone and a good clear by Ward.
Oh my god, why is it messing up?
Edmonton power play unit that struggled the last 7 games coming into the stand.
I had to put it on a regular then. Oh, nice stop. I guess I'll put it on the display.
nice read.
The froze.
Draisaitl, so he stays a little deeper in his net so that he can come across a little bit quicker, and you can see he's there right on time for that Draisaitl opportunity.
A Kings penalty kill unit that was
oh, he barely got the shot on.
They've allowed just 2 power play goals in their last 15.
Is this soccer? No. Throw it away. No, it's hockey.
Held in by McDavid.
Oh.
Kopitar next to free and set down the ice by Joel Edmondson.
Let me see if I can turn it back on.
40 seconds left.
Put the surround sound.
Here comes Bouchard, moving his way through center. It's the breaks in the zone. Backhands up to Hopkins, tried the center, and it jumps over the stick of McDavid. And Bouchard doubles
my bad.
for the Oilers.
Can I turn it up here?
Into the zone for Perry. Perry. Cuts behind the net, tries to play it back to the point. It'll lose Draisaitl, and it goes all the way down, and Skinner comes out to leave it for his defense. 10 seconds to go in the man advantage. Here's Nurse.
Oh, that sounds bad. Are we good?
Arvidsson gets to the Skinner and shot and a save. Right along the ice and Kemper.
I don't know what. Well, I don't know why it does that. I haven't used this in a while. I need a little remote control.
Darnell Nurse doubles back for the Oilers. And the frustration.
I could put it on the other speaker though.
Boy, they love Darnell Nurse here in LA, especially after that hit. Meeting between these two teams that he leveled up quick 5 feet.
That's exactly why they're booing him. The 1-game suspension in the play on Quinton Byfield.
Oh no, I have the 5.
The Stanley Cup Playoffs Bracket Challenge is back. Face off against family and friends. You can claim the ultimate prize.
It's on my. It's all the way over there, though. I'll put it here close by.
To all of these men, I want to say that football is not just a game, but a way of life. And that each man
the draft.
making personal commitments to excellence and to victory. This is what I believe football is all about.
I'll put it on theater mode? Oh, I'll put it on theater mode.
You found it then.
So it's,
Right this second, at some drive-through somewhere.
1-0.
Someone
Kings.
really wants a soda.
Ooh, in and out.
Like a whole lot of sugar to have in broad daylight.
Hello?
She's thinking.
Are you okay?
I'm thinking. See? What if there were a better soda?
Okay, I'm gonna freak out. It's a drive-through, not a confession booth. 12 a poppy, please.
Okay, wait. 5 grams of sugar? That's actually an amazing goal.
Good, right?
Oh my God.
Joined by the head coach of the Edmonton Oilers, Chris Knobloch. And the start for a team, I know it's not what you envisioned, but what do you see from your guys so far the first 10 minutes?
Yeah, 5-on-5, I think it's been good. It's been up and down, a lot of physical play. Obviously, they just capitalized on their power play opportunity we had.
You know, just your first power play, Chris, in the series, but it looks like the Kings want to pressure you guys up high. How do you negate that and maybe counteract that?
Short passes, a lot of puck support. We were anticipating them being aggressive, and we just have to beat that pressure with some quick puck movement.
Chris, thanks for doing this. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
1-0 LA on the power play goal by Andrei Kuzmenko in his first Stanley Cup playoff game.
There you go.
The 29-year-old has been with Vancouver and Calgary. Was traded over here for the Flyers at the deadline.
There you go.
He's had an adventure this year. Started in Calgary, ended up in Philly. Now is having
We got the little.
in the Kings. Talking to Jim Hillard about it pregame.
I mean, it's not dark yet.
Well, he's been put in a
Sun's out.
position. First
Traffic in
line
LA.
on the first power play. That's the type of player he is. He's not going to bring those other intangibles playing on the second or third line. He has a perfect fit here in LA that suits his game.
He was only in Philadelphia for a little over a month. After traded there from Calgary.
Ooh, what's outside? Oh, he went in. Ooh, backhand.
Fiala, who had an assist on the Kuzmenko goal.
Oh, let's go. Let's go. 1-on-1. Nobody.
Backhand from the corner. That was handled by Skinner. And a loose puck. Battling for
There you go. You still got it. Outside. Outside. There you go.
Here comes.
2 against 2. 3 against 2.
Held up with the blue line, and Draisaitl plays it back for Edmonton to Wallman. Jake Wallman tipped in, but held up high by Gavrikov for LA. Jordan Spence into the zone.
Outside?
The shot for the slot is blocked by Wallman.
Damn.
Picked up. Here comes the Oilers back the other way. Arvidsson, drop pass, Draisaitl, trying to get it in front. Pass broken up. Punch back to the line. Wallman, glove down. Draisaitl.
I heard it. Kick it out. Kick it out. Oh my God, he got it in.
Redirected out to the corner. Jumping on the puck.
Still.
The Oilers in a tip that goes wide is driving the net. Is Edmonton putting pressure now? Arvidsson can't
There you
control
go. Kick it out. Nice. Line change. Line change.
Short of icing.
That's a few high tip chances that the Oilers have tried to create in the offensive zone.
See, I don't get icing though.
From Draisaitl to Arvidsson, Kemper came out to challenge it, so Arvidsson couldn't get the tip that he wanted.
Yes, they're icing the play. Let's go.
Keeping their own end. Grant Clark gets it out to Fogle. Lifts it to the opposite wing. Trying to drive and go wide.
Still got it. Still got it. Ah, nobody in the middle.
Oilers are ready for it, but Fogle jumps on the
Ah.
and now Nurse knocks it free. Moore tangled up in the corner. Loose ball toward the slot. Vogel gets it. Shot.
Shoot it. Ah.
Here come the Oilers.
Hey, Kings are playing though.
Held up is Skinner.
Line change.
Skinner as opposed to Stuart Skinner, who's in goal for Edmonton.
And around. Oh, he stopped it.
Turcotte overskates the puck.
Oh, nice.
Good at numbers back the other way. Early line hit the side of the net and trying to freeze it along the side of the cage. There is Kemper, as right in front of him down on the ice is Adam Henrique, and a face-off inside the LA zone. Upcoming Stanley Cup first-round matchups for tomorrow. 6 Eastern, an early start in Raleigh for the Devils and Canes.
Let me turn this off.
Game 2 in Toronto, the Battle of Ontario, the Senators and the Leafs. 7:30 on ESPN2.
I can't really tell.
The Lightning finally get that series going. 8:30 Eastern on ESPN.
I see.
And the nightcap for Vegas, the Wild and the Vegas Golden Knights. Game 1 in LA, 1-0 LA, and a Kuzmenko power play goal. McDavid pivots, tries to get away from Byfield, lost his edge, plays it back to the point. One-timer, Bouchard, and gloved and held on to by Kemper.
You know, it's amazing. You watch McDavid with the puck, and we all know the things that he can do, but the Kings are doing everything they can to keep him to the outside. Nice job by Byfield here, just keeping him, making him pass the puck, get the puck out of his hands. That's your best way to defend him.
Draisaitl and McDavid out there together. Draisaitl will take the draw. And McDavid on the left wing right now. Face-off win. Here's Bouchard at the right point. McDavid tries to walk down the slot, and another save by Kemper through traffic. And he hangs on for a draw, but we're seeing the Oilers put some pressure on now.
Nice little battle in front between Doughty and Hyman, and Doughty's just giving it to him in the words department. And McDavid wins the draw, that he comes up high. He's trying to find more space for himself.
Nada.
Read it. Anderson pops up as
little slap shot.
And he becomes the defender on McDavid, who just throws this to net, and Doughty boxes out Hyman nicely.
Go Kings, go. No, Kings look like the Raiders. Oh, who got kicked out? Again, damn.
And winning 6 of his last 7 starts. And the Kings down the stretch won 8 of their final 10. Now McDavid on his face-off wins it. Top of the circle.
Oh, stop.
Blocker Kemper, and that's batted down
Kicked out
by the Kings. Another face-off will stay inside the LA zone.
Byfield line was out there. Taylor gets the chance. He puts Kopitar out there against McDavid, and little baseball play. I love the LA Dodgers as he bats that one out of midair. Goes out of play. Through the bench, so no delay game.
Oh, they got Oakley's on too?
Of course, Dodger Stadium only a couple of miles up the road from Crypto.com. In the circle. And that shot hits a skate from Zach Hyman. As the Oilers have loaded up this line with Hyman, McDavid, and Draisaitl. Here's Hyman. Leaves it for Draisaitl. That's up with Doughty.
Let's go, Kings.
Leaves it as McDavid tries to spin away from Mikey Anderson. McDavid leaves it shot blocked.
Oh, outside.
Bouchard holds it in the point.
Let's go. Clear out, come on.
Out of the zone.
Nowhere on the other side. Line change.
Fiala with a little slash to the back of the legs of Draisaitl that goes undetected as they have words going to the bench.
It's only starting, and this is game 1.
There you go. Shoot it.
Cuts it back inside. Fans on a pass.
Too much size, homie.
The wall, Kuzmenko gets it back. Plays it one-timer.
Oh.
Shot block, and here comes Henrique for Edmonton. Battling with Kemper. Just staying on side the Oilers. Edmonton, former Cup winner in St. Louis. Pass intercepted. Now playing it back to Emberson for the Oilers. Gathering in their own end. Ty Emberson had a goal and assist in their season finale in San Jose, a 3-0 win.
Hell.
Right from the penalty box. Edmondson, stretch pass from Hola, and he backhands it in. Kulak goes back again for the Oilers. And his fourth line, Samuel Hellenius, the big 6'6" centerman over in the corner, battling with Nugent Hopkins. Kulak backhands it along. He takes a big hit to make the play. And steering it in. Jeff Skinner gets it deep for the Oilers. What a story he is. Finally, a drought ending for Skinner in his first Stanley Cup playoff game.
1,078 regular season games without playing in the playoffs.
And his first one tonight, that is the longest drought in NHL history. Held in by Moore. Trevor Moore leaves it for Deneau. Tries to center. And Edmondson for the point. Shot is blocked in front. Here is Trevor Moore. And Deneau battling for the puck. With McDavid. McDavid kicks it out of the zone. Vogel takes it back in the red line. Into
Vogel.
the Edmonton zone and backhanded indeed by Warren Vogel.
Ooh. I am McLovin.
Backs it up for Bouchard. And the Oilers look to move out on the exit. Connor Brown gets it in. Cooper comes out to play. Fiala.
Watch out. Oh.
The Oilers get it back and turn it over to Mikey Anderson, who settles it down for the Kings. Center circle. Edmonton moving in. Backhanded in deep. Pulls it. Lifted by Joel Edmondson. Jake Wallman beating Alex Laferriere of the puck.
Mikey Anderson playing a ton already in this first period. His ice time at 8:51. He seems to be out there every other shift.
That is almost 23 minutes a game back there for Jim Hiller. At the point, Emberson. Hit pick at the half wall. And turnover.
Oh my God, no! Damn.
Kings break up the attempt as the Oilers trying to crash the net. Here comes Kippick. Leaves it.
Middle. Ah, nice play. Clear it out. We tried to line change it.
And that's close to too many men for the Edmonton Oilers there. That pass went to Draisaitl. He was trying to change. They had 6 or 7 guys on.
Evan Bouchard. 95 seconds left in game 1. Opening period. Back to the line.
Watch the shot. Oh.
Hit the back wall. Chipped out of the zone by Moore for LA. And here is Kulak for the Oilers. Brett Kulak. That early penalty against Kulak, and the Kings capitalize on the power play talent from Kuzmenko. And a vicious hit.
Oh.
As Laferriere going down, he got drilled. And the Kings fans wanted to call, and now Buddy's
Oh, hey, what's...
Ah. Skinner for Edmonton.
He lost his stick?
The physicality is picking up here toward the end of the first period in game 1. Got about 5 minutes without a whistle.
Shoot that shit.
Shot. That one squeaked through.
Go! Let's go! He grabbed that from the air. Yo, let's go!
I couldn't believe there was no penalty call to hit on Alex Laferriere.
That was a hit though too, right here.
Stick with it. They don't retaliate. They get the puck.
Boom! Here it comes. Takes it out. Back in. Go. Dodgy with the shot. Brings it down quick.
Puts it quickly down to his stick. And then
Dang! How does he get that in? Oh my God! Why does it freeze?
side of the right side of his body.
That was so. I want to see this.
Celebration. That's a big one for the Kings. The crowd loves it. The players love it. And it's 2-0 LA.
Byfield with 5 goals in the last 6 games going back to the regular season.
Hey, oh.
And as the Oilers look to move back in, but they come in offside with 21 seconds left in the period. But a strong first from the Kings. And this was what you were talking about, Cass, the no call.
You know, just in the neutral zone. I
Ooh.
mean, that's a hit from behind with distance from the boards. For sure should have been a boarding call. Wasn't called. The Kings bench was irate, but they just stick with it. They don't retaliate, and they end up putting themselves up.
You have to be close to the board. If it's far from the board and you get hit and you hit the board, it's called boarding. So you have to be super close to the wall so you can get hit, so you can bounce back like nothing. Oh, canal.
Final 10 seconds in period one. McDavid cuts in the middle. Dry side. In the corner. It's swallowed up by Gavrikov.
5 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
McDavid back behind the goal line. Back to the point. Nobody home. And that's the end.
There we go. On the first quarter.
The LA Kings coming out strong to start this series in a 2-0 lead after 20.
Wow. What a first period of this series in game number one. It had a little bit of everything. Special teams. Great saves and nice goals, too.
Power play goal for Kuzmenko and Byfield's late first period tally. 2-0 Kings after one as we go to the studio and Steve.
All right, Roxy, thank you. Crypto sounds loud tonight. And why not? The whole team rocking and rolling. Sure, a 2-0 lead, a lot of heads down for the Oilers. Well, wait there. See Mark Messier, you know PK Subban.
Messier.
Lots going on around the
iceman that can shut down opposing team's best players. It's a great 1-2 combo. Maybe one of the best 1-2 combos in the league right now.
We're gonna take you through some other games going on. Kings were patient with Byfield, it's paying off. Kuzmenko looked pretty good too. Yes, we like Kuzmenko. Avs and Stars in a 1-1 game. Here's speaking of formations, Thomas Hardy.
Great young defenseman. I think he was a surprise getting onto the Four Nations, but stepped in there because of an injury and played unbelievable. And Dallas is right in the game again. They had a decent. I don't think the score is indicative of the score in game one.
Nope, you're right. 2-2 halfway through the game.
This first intermission report is presented by the Lexus IS. The fun of driving is serious business. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
You've always been ahead of the game. Excellence is your default, and Lexus knows that feeling is unmatched. Their standard isn't for the average, it's for those who set the bar and elevate it. So as you redefine what's possible, Lexus refines what you deserve. Because a car that doesn't make you feel something is a car that stops short of amazing.
Oh. Put some música. I'm gonna put some music. I'll be back. All right, we're back.
From Byfield. And a 2-0 lead is the Kings.
2-0.
And the Oilers
Second
open up
intermission.
period 2. ESPN Bet is the official sports book of ESPN and the official partner of the NHL.
Let's go. With that 5 lights.
Down there is Artisan for Edmonton. For Colson. Battling with Fiala. Here comes LA. Turnover. Draisaitl, an odd man chance back the other way. Draisaitl pivots. Plays it off to the point. Jake Wallman backhands it low. Drew Doughty jumps on the puck for the Kings. Gloved down by Draisaitl. But Colson. And he moves it down low for Edmonton. Mikey Anderson plays it out to his partner Doughty. On the breakout from Ferrier is sent. And he chips it around Nurse and gets it in deep as the Kings go for a change.
You know, it's been amazing to watch here so far. Anytime Draisaitl or McDavid have the puck, the Kings have at least 2 guys on them. They're just not giving them time and space to make any sort of play.
This will go all the way down for icing.
Icing.
Back in front of Darcy Kemper. Defensively, Cass, what are you noticing with LA on McDavid?
Well, it's not one guy on him or 2, it's layers. And Mikey Anderson, you'll see him a lot in these clips. Anytime you get a chance to hit him, make it more difficult for him, this is a great example. Deneau's there, Fogel's there. Then you see Moore come in and help. It's about defending him in layers. And that's exactly what the Kings were able to do in that first period.
Trevor Moore gets it in deep. Tipped along by Fogel for LA. Here's Fogel in the corner for the Kings. Swings it in front. And that one is tipped aside by Skinner and then cleared out by Edmonton.
I think Bouchard saved a goal there. Skinner lost sight of that puck after that initial shot. And Bouchard cleared it out of danger's way.
Icing call on the Oilers is placed in from beyond the red line. And it'll come back to the other end.
You missed his turn at the pinata because you were busy not missing hockey. Watch in-game highlights, stories, and post-game recaps only with the NHL app.
Shots are 9-6 LA. Early in the second. Just seems, Cass, that the Kings have been half a step quicker so far in this one.
Yeah, the Oilers just look a little bit out of sync. Keep in mind, getting guys back from injury, having not played late in the season, you can expect a little bit of rust. But you know, there's lots of time left in this game in your mind.
Connor Brown knocks it away from Joel Edmondson. Here's Brown behind the net. And he gets driven into the wall by Edmondson. Andrzej Kopitar for Kempe. As the Kings move out. Kempe dangles through center. And a backhand. Went wide of the net off to the corner. Kuzmenko. By Epperson for Edmonton. And now Skinner. Trent Frederick gets it in deep for the Oilers. Clark back for LA. Here is Kopitar. The Kings move it back out with Turcotte. And that one will go for icing against the LA Kings. Stanley Cup Playoffs Bracket Challenge is back. Face off against family and friends for a chance to win a trip to an NHL event next season. Sign up now at NHL.com/bracket and make your picks before the puck drops tomorrow on April 22nd. Better get it in quick.
Let's go, Kings.
Round one.
Round one, game one in LA.
Let's go.
And a 2-0
2-0. Damn, only 6-9 shots? That's a lot of defense then.
Here is Draisaitl off to the corner. Takes a left ride from Gavrikov. Back to the point, here's Kulak across Bouchard. And that one slips past his stick.
Right there.
Didn't corral the pass. And Kulak gets driven off the puck as Kopitar has to delay. Wait for Malak to clear the zone. Edmonton, their last shot coming with over 6 minutes
6 minutes
remaining
to go?
in the first period.
That's crazy. Because it feels like, oh, there you go. Shoot it.
Maybe too unselfish with Byfield.
He's going to watch that and wish he had shot.
Drysdale looking back door for Colson.
Too much
back to the point, Josh Brown. Here comes Alex LaFerriere for LA. 3.5 have gone by here in period 2. Is Doughty missing the net?
What a shot.
That one rips out of the zone. Puck up in the air. Digging forward the Oilers. And getting it in deep is Henry. Doughty takes a rough ride.
Rough, right? Oh, must have fell?
LaFerriere for the Kings. Former Harvard Crimson player. Goes center, Nurse. And he rifles it in for the center circle. Mikey Anderson moves it along. Doughty doesn't get much on that pass, but the Kings still jump on it. Here comes Moore with speed. Cuts wide. To the board.
Switch to the other side.
Gets his stick tied up by Bouchard. Now
back in. Oh, that's you. Oh, hit the post. Shot. Oh, no. No, not in the middle. Nice. Oh. If he would have got that, that would have been his.
Goes right wide into the zone. Edmonton held up with the blue line.
Oh, got him. Shoot it, Kuzmenko. Red and around. Oh.
Boy, Kuzmenko's got some jump tonight.
What a save by Stuart Skinner.
Nice.
Kopitar gains the zone. Takes it to the opposite side of the ice and kick back. Turnaround shot blocked in front.
Nada.
And now here comes Connor Brown.
Big pocket.
Knocked away by Kopitar. Doughty settles it down for LA.
Calmado, calmado.
Back to Doughty. Kings forwards changing ahead of the play. Tipped in by Milan. Coming out to play is Skinner.
Nice pass.
Bounces over near the glass. Lenius plays it back to the LA zone. Ray Clark. And tipped in by Turcotte.
Holy guy.
For Nurse. And he plays it behind his own net for Bouchard.
Line change.
Oilers still sitting on just 6 shots.
It's interesting, the shots are still 9-6, but it doesn't feel that way. Don't you feel like there's been more high danger chances for both teams?
I mean, it's high danger, but no, not much shots. I see.
As the Oilers can't change, let them go back to the other end of the ice. And it's been about 10 minutes since the Oilers have put a shot on goal.
We'll go back to the Stuart Skinner save as there's a turnover at the offensive line by the Oilers.
Oh, it hit the post.
It's wide open. He comes around so quickly.
Oh, hit. Let me see.
Saves the goal. You can see he gets lost.
Oh, if there's more in, it's goal.
It's just that extra effort to come across. I mean, that
if it's like in, but he went like this, so.
One-timer up top, gloved by Skinner, and a drive from Fiala that finally lets the deep pairing change after the icing call, as Evan Bouchard was out there for over 2 minutes.
Woo. There you go. Look at that. He goes around. Ah! So close. If there's more in, it would have been goal, but
we confidently guarantee our network. Oh no. What we can't guarantee, you and your teammates being too connected.
What up, Chad?
Double oh no.
I texted you guys. I was going.
I wore that as I got dressed first this morning. I thought you said you were gonna wear
connection means something. And that's why with AT&T, if there's a network interruption, we'll fix it fast and credit you a full day of service. That's the AT&T guarantee.
You've always been ahead of the game. Excellence is your default, and Lexus knows that feeling is unmatched. Their standard isn't for the average, it's for those who set the bar and elevate it.
Oh, I just passed by there.
Redefine what's possible. Lexus refines what you deserve. Because a car that doesn't make you feel something is a car that stops short of amazing.
There's some things that work better together, like your workplace benefits and retirement savings. Voya provides tools that help you make the right investment and benefit choices so you can reach today's financial goals and look forward to a more confident future. Voya, well planned, well invested.
Boya.
I know how to make slick-looking goggles/glasses.
Was that
But I
Sting?
have no idea how to make slick-looking social media stuff. But GoDaddy Hero uses AI to create social content out of thin air, like this one. Walton Goggins goggle glasses are great gifts for all guys and gals.
Idol.
The Oilers did a bit of team building as they stayed in San Jose after their last regular season game with Jason Campo, who is a dog sledding enthusiast, a musher, if you will. He does the Iditarod race, which is a 938-mile race with, of course, his dog sled. He fell off the sled, almost died, but his lead dog would not let the dogs run away. He stayed with him the whole time. He spoke to the Edmonton Oilers just about the importance of the different roles of all the dogs on his dog sled, just how important they were. And he told an amazing story. Chris Knobloch talked about it to us this morning, and it's all about teamwork when you get into the playoffs. But what a hard race for those dogs and those drivers.
And you have a connection to him as well.
He actually married a teammate of mine that I grew up playing soccer and hockey with. They met at the Canada Winter Games, which is like our national championship for 16 and 17-year-old athletes. And they're still together all this time. And when his name was brought up to me this morning, it definitely put a smile on my face to see him doing well.
Face-off win for the Oilers. Now it's lifted down by Kulak and rolls in on Kemper. It just goes wide the net, so another icing call against Edmonton.
Icing.
Coming up on Wednesday, a couple of games will start in D.C. Game 2, the Caps got the overtime winner, Ovechkin, up 1-0 on the Canadiens in that series, then we'll shift out west to Denver. In Game 3, between the Stars and the Colorado Avalanche. Ty Emberson takes the puck. Looking to exit the Oilers. Nugent Hopkins. He lifts it in deep for Edmonton. Nugent Hopkins on the forecheck. Takes out Brent Clark on the play. Back at the point. Slap shot that didn't get through off the stick of
I know, just with one goal, they'll be close by. So 2-0. Oh.
Broken up and Kopitar.
There you go. Cappy.
Across the line. Andre Kopitar brings it around. Kuzmenko sweeps it to the left point for Anderson.
Around. Nobody in the middle though.
Turnaround goes right through the blue paint. And out of the zone, and Anderson has it for LA.
You can just tell LA Roxy is playing such disciplined, connected hockey, and we know they have to against stars like McDavid and Draisaitl.
Man, just because they didn't shoot.
It's a complete team effort here through the first period and a half.
And this is the way the Kings have played all season. Getting leads, allowing their defense to take over. Now the zone
let's go. Shoot it! Ah!
We all know the roles, and they haven't changed much as the season's gone along, so they know them very well. He was allowed to do a little line juggling as he rested guys in the latter part of the season, but for the most part, these lines have been pretty similar all year.
There you go. They're gonna get a shot.
Backhands it for Wallman at the point.
Oh, dancing.
Settles it down. Here is Skinner for the Oilers. Turnaround shot blocked. And
is that a shot?
Side of the net. And Drew Downing pokes it
What kind of shot? Oh,
clear. For LA. They get it down and needing a change. The couple of forwards change for Jim Miller and the Kings. They've been so solid defensively all year. Here is Gavrikov, rather Anderson for LA. And Nurse plays it right back in, but the Oilers need to get on side. Gavrikov. Fiala.
Oh, I thought it was outside.
But in deep for Byfield. Taking it to the wall by Nurse. Fiala heals it. Slap shot from inside the circle. Arvidsson plays it rink wide for Edmonton. And placed in deep
that was
by
quick.
the Oilers.
I didn't even know they were outside. Then we got the ball. Let's go.
One of those first period goals for
Clear. Line change.
He did a nice job there at the offensive blue line. Almost turned it over to Draisaitl. Second effort, made sure he got that puck deep. So key to his game.
Let's go. Let's go. 2-2. Ooh. Middle.
Driving the net for LA with Turcotte. Here comes Nurse joining the rush for the Oilers. That puck goes out of play. And a face-off will stay inside the LA zone. 2-0 Kings as we check in with Arda in the studio.
Roxy, thank you very much. The Avs and the Stars are tied late in the second period, but watch Logan O'Connor. He gets the puck. Is it 3-2?
Ooh.
Top shelf. What a goal. 3-2 after 2, Roxy.
Fully. Wow. On top.
So the Avs took game 1. Boy, the Dallas Stars, the way they tailed off at the end of the regular season, trying to regain that form for Pete DeBoer here early in the playoffs.
Yeah, Heiskanen out of the lineup, and then Jason Robertson gets hurt. That's not good news for them. But you love the playoffs, Roxy, when Logan O'Connor, the depth guys, start getting involved. They become so much more important as you need to roll 4 lines just to survive the Stanley Cup playoffs.
And that's what makes the LA Kings so dangerous, is because they have forward depth, a lot more than they've had in recent years. Face-off win for the Oilers. Here's Nurse. He throws it wide of the net. Emerson at the right point. Lays it down low. Bussiness going back to get it. Lifts it out for the Kings. Bounces through center. Kempe. He throws it toward the net where it's gloved, and Skinner drops it. Brings it off for his D. Emerson moving up. Now to Nurse. Playing catch, moving up ice, and snapped in from center by Darnell Nurse. Kopitar gets to the puck for the Kings, and he pushes it out to the neutral zone, and Emerson just staying on side and placed in deep. No, the puck jumped out of play. So the Oilers, who have gone over 16 minutes without a shot on goal. LA holding serve here in LA.
ESPN Bet is an NHL official partner. Sportsbook of ESPN.
We don't want to hear the commercials. Oh, is this with brackets though? Office. Jeez.
Jim, you guys are doing so many things well tonight. What are you most pleased with of your team's effort to this point?
Well, I think probably we cleaned up a couple odd man rushes that we gave them in the first period. Lost F3 a couple times. They came out as 3-on-2. This period would have been much better. We've had people back from the neutral zone, and we still have a chance to make some plays and threaten around their net.
Jim, you're defending Connor McDavid in layers. You have 2 or 3 guys on him. Do you like the way that you've defended against both he and Draisaitl?
Yeah, so far so good. We all know what they can do, so sometimes it's tough for one man to do the job. People have to be in behind, and then if there's a breakdown,
Jim, thanks for doing this. Appreciate it. Defensively, though, Cass, LA hasn't allowed the Oilers a shot on goal in over 16 minutes now.
I mean, that's something to be said about how they're playing tonight. Or maybe if you're on the Oilers side, you're very disappointed with how you're playing. And
let's go, Kings. Let's go, Kings.
they've been smothering the two stars.
What do we got? 19%?
Gonna get their looks, but so far, obviously with the 0 on the scoreboard, they've been quiet.
And they're out there together right now. Bouchard, slap shot, and a save by Kemper.
Got a clear shot too.
That one for the top of the
9 minutes in. Oh, I thought you got cookie stolen.
6.5 minutes remaining in the first period for the Oilers.
You know what? It's like no fouls too.
Nobody home at the right point.
Nada. End around for nothing.
Up to his own end of the ice.
Middle. Ooh. 1-on-1.
Leaves it.
Oh, nada.
Here comes McDavid. Trying to get some speed
There
going
you go.
to the neutral zone. And he runs into 2 Kings and gets taken down the
Nice.
Edmondson. Here come the Kings countering and Byfield enters the zone. It's the
What's the break?
Byfield. Gavrikov back to Byfield and a shot.
Ah, yeah, old boy opening that too.
Henrique lays it out wide. And then Joel Edmondson nearly.
Ooh.
Corey Perry into the
Cross check.
bench. Down low. Pressure from Edmonton. Yamar trying to backhand
Nice.
front and then paddle down for Kemper.
Nice block.
LaFerriere, and he just
Chips it. Line change.
Fourth line in the second period for the Oilers getting a lot of ice time is Chris Knoblauch just looking for
Oh, they got a
some
shot
energy.
in?
They're getting the puck in deep on the Kings and trying to create some energy off the forecheck. They're getting a lot more ice time than they did in the first.
Kuzmenko on a puck battle. Here is Nugent Hopkins looking to move out for the Oilers.
Oh.
Goes off to Nurse who joins the rush. And then a turnover and a loose puck back.
Oh, on the line change?
Edmonton's
Oh,
over. Bouchard banks it out. Kuzmenko takes it.
Nice.
Down the weak side. Here comes Downey. And he plays it down low. Evan Bouchard moving up the middle of the ice. Nugent Hopkins.
cookie.
Trying to load up.
Got a
And
cookie.
stick tied up by Danault. Good defensive play.
Nice,
Back-checking
clear
by
out.
Danault.
And that back check allows Gavrikov to stay up in the face of Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, and it also slows Ryan Nugent-Hopkins down, which allows him to catch him.
7 minutes under.
Just great support coming back by Philip Danault.
King trying to clog up the neutral zone. Losing his stick is Kemper. Held in by Edmonton. And Brown sends it low around. Here is Emerson back to the point for Draisaitl. Pass in front. Tipped on net. Save. And that goes wide.
Clear it out. Get it out.
Couple of good chances for the Oilers.
Get it out.
On the doorstep there was
There you go. All right, middle.
Vogel has it knocked away by a back-checking Draisaitl. And Kemper finally goes out to get his stick. It was over in the corner after losing it. Oilers move in. Shot blocked. As Arvidsson trying to load up.
Ole. Oh, nada. Clear it out.
Tipped out and knocked down. Arvidsson back up on his skates, but Fiala hustling.
Nice.
Byfield enters the zone. LaFerriere leads.
Ah, too cute.
Just can't handle the pass.
Too saucy.
Hyman aggressively going after it. He gets knocked down on the ice, battling with Fiala.
How about that back check by Kevin Fiala, playing some of his best hockey as an LA King. Just a completeness to his game that he didn't maybe have earlier in his career here. It shows everyone's buying in.
5 minutes in.
So an icing call against LA.
And here's the back check by Kevin Fiala as he recognizes Arvidsson's falling down, just keeps his feet moving, nice little angle, and then turns the puck up ice. He's done a nice job at the blue lines, making sure he's getting pucks out, getting pucks in, and just a great example of a complete effort there. Complete game by Kevin Fiala.
Face-off win for McDavid. Bouchard from the point that missed the net. And that one whacked out of the zone by Kemper. Back to get it, Bouchard. Kempe all over Nurse.
Shoot it. Oh, golazo. Let's go.
It's just a lack of urgency right now by the Edmonton Oilers. They're getting out-battled.
Oh, class.
As Adrian Kempe gets in on the forecheck here, gets inside position on Darnell Nurse.
Right there, middle.
Initial chance, and then Darnell Nurse goes down low to take the LA Kings.
Let's.
Watch how wide open Adrian Kempe is going to be as the Oilers lose their assignments. Kempe with the patience, fakes forehand, goes backhand. And again, just a beautiful forecheck by the LA Kings as they now go up by 3.
Kempe, who led the Kings in points this year, tied for the team lead in goals. As Kempe at 35.
They're straight game with a goal, damn.
And LA with a 3-0 lead, approaching the late stages of period 2. Here come the Kings again. Byfield goes wide. Bands on the wrist shot. Now it's behind the net. As the Oilers move it through center. 12th career playoff goal for Adrian Kempe. Here's Byfield and a stick tied up. Henry takes it away, and then a riser that hit the back glass.
I love Kuzmenko's game and assist on that goal as well.
Let's go, Kings. Go.
Secondary assist to Kopitar.
He loves playing in an LA Kings uniform or what?
But that was all hustle. And the Kings not quitting on the play.
Just relentless, right? Relentless on the forecheck, switching, causing the Oilers defensemen to have to communicate and switch man, and that leaves Kempe wide open.
Here's Trevor Moore. To the point for Edmondson, a one-timer that goes wide. Trying to chip it on the doorstep as Moore. And finally, Nugent Hopkins moving out for the Oilers. Racing up the ice, Ryan Nugent Hopkins. Cuts wide. Holds it up in the corners. The Oilers are changing behind the play. At the point here is Bouchard. Moving in. Gets around Gano and a shot that gets tipped wide. Vogel trying to lift it out. And held into the line by Propulsion for the Oilers. And then jammed
nice.
by Bilt
You know, with no Matthias Ekholm too, you're asking Bouchard and Nurse to play some heavy minutes. And that's tough, you know, in the playoffs when things get a little bit more physical and you know guys are coming in hard on the forecheck.
Here is Kulak behind his own net. Drysdale.
Damn, they only got 2 shots in.
Out of his own end. Overskates the puck, but Kulak picks it up.
There you go, 3-0 is a lot, bro. It's a daunting.
Down low. Arvidsson on the goal line.
Nada. Don't let them shoot. You got it? Oh, I heard it.
On the puck for LA. At the point here with Bouchard, a drive that's blocked in front.
Nice.
Doughty picks it up for the Kings. Kempe out to LaFerriere, who lifts it in, and the Kings are changing behind the play. Approaching 2.5 minutes to go in period 2. And tonight, this game has been controlled by LA from the outset. An early power play goal set the tone. And the physicality, a turnover. Shot!
Hey! 4-0, let's go. Bad turnover.
Well, the last goal that Kempe scored, it was one LA King left alone in front. This time it's 2. And you can see everyone just goes to one player in behind the net, and they don't recognize the 2 high forwards as Bouchard trying to make a pass.
Oh.
He puts it right out in front.
Right in the middle. That's the worst thing.
That puck to the wall, and Gano is there, and look at the celebration and the crowd loving it here in LA.
2 goals in a span of 2:56.
Damn.
Philip Gano at 8 in the regular season. And a
Ew.
to the 4th goal for the LA
2 goals in Spain.
But you can't fault him. His poor defensive zone plays and coverage in front of him that have resulted in these latest 2 Kings goals for sure.
Here is McDavid. Tries to center it. Pass broken up. Take it back. Wallman fans on a shot. And now Fiala. Kings push it over the blue line. Ty Emberson. And he jams that one in for the Oilers. Ferrier takes the body from Zach Hyman. Glove down by Doughty for LA. Mikey Anderson behind his own net. Up for Fiala. Outlets. And backhanded along by Byfield, who gets it in deep. Inside 90 seconds to go. 2 goals in the first for the Kings. 2 more here in the second. Then a span of 2:56 and a 4-0 lead in game 1 for the LA Kings. Here is Wallman tipping it in. Gavrikov gets to the puck first. Takes it back for Edmondson. Warren Fogle. Came down to LA as a free agent.
Oh, it's getting time.
To sign with LA. Laid in by Gavrikov for the Kings.
Let's go, Kings. Let's go, Kings. Let's go, Kings. Oh, well, I got that shit right here.
2 teams met in the first round of playoffs each of the last 3 years. LA won
Shot.
game 1 twice.
Oh, nada.
Glove save on
Glove
a
save.
blast from Nurse.
Easy.
The LA Kings dominating on home ice.
It's Kempe, his first of the playoffs. It made it 3-0 LA, and then Philip Deneau makes it 4-0 here in the second period.
All right, trainees, let's say Glenn is a customer.
I'm a customer in this scenario.
What do we do?
Protect what's important to him.
And
Let's
how do
go,
we do
Kings.
this?
We help with car,
Oh,
RV coverage.
great. Apply coverages. Because you never know what life is going to surprise you with at 90 miles per hour.
Did Coach say 90?
Push him out there.
You've got this, Glenn.
Am I gonna feel this? I felt that.
Is he okay?
For savings and service, get
Oh.
more with Geico.
Oh, he's moving.
Nature sure is full of wonders.
Red Bull gives you wings.
So while I'm gone, you'll feed Rosie Blue Buffalo?
I got Imes.
But Blue has deboned chicken, chicken meal, brown
Hey.
rice, oatmeal.
Well, Imes has chicken, ground whole grain corn, ground whole grain sorghum, chicken byproduct milk. We're switching to Blue.
During month of free, Buffalo Wild Wings gave to me. Free boneless wings, free delivery, a sandwich that is free, free burger, and a free dessert. All because I got rewards for a month of free.
Yes.
Let's go.
Time for winning ingredients. Brought to you by Chipotle.
And that's how the Kings got it started. A power play goal by Kuzmenko,
Damn.
and then Byfield banks it off the back of Skinner, which would seem
Got
like
him.
try a couple
He's
of
gonna fake out.
Kempe, his first of the playoffs,
Middle.
makes it 3-0, and then the turnover right to Philip
Damn.
Deneau makes it 4-0 LA.
The Kings have limited the Oilers to just 9 shots, suffocating
2-1
defensively
game in
and
one.
opportunistic offensively.
Ooh, Chris Tuck is in the
The
house.
opposite end cast, this has to be extremely disappointing.
Oh, wear a ski mask too?
Chris Knobloch to see how game 1 has transpired to this point.
Yeah, you know when he puts Draisaitl and McDavid together early in a hockey game and not just after a penalty kill, that things aren't necessarily going the way
6
that
shots.
they're
They got 3
supposed to
shots in this
up front.
in this
So they just
intermission.
looked a little off, a little rusty in this one.
Nurse walks in and lost control of the puck. Byfield coming back the
Oh.
other way, lost his edge. And he just plays it in deep. 25 seconds left in the second period. Bouchard. Here's Draisaitl through center. Drops it back for McDavid, who's not ready for the pass. Bouchard cuts one. 10 seconds left in the second period. McDavid trying to muscle around Kopitar. Plays it across. Stop!
Dang, what a shot.
Leon Draisaitl with 4.7 left
All right.
in the second gets the Oilers on the board.
Before.
World-class plays by both McDavid and Draisaitl.
You know, and that's what Jim Miller's talking about. You know, when we interviewed him, he's like, hey, you know that TSK can do some damage. Watch this play.
That was quick.
Kopitar is one of the best defensive forwards in the league. He just pushes him to the side and has the presence of mind to know as he just swipes the left arm, moves Kopitar, and knows where Draisaitl's going to be right at the dots. I mean, look at just boom. And he's not holding the stick of Kopitar. Kopitar was complaining about it. You could see him just batting the stick away.
Damn, that was quick.
He knows exactly where number 29 is for the one-timer. And things can change with those two on the ice so quickly.
The Oilers desperately needed a play, and their superstars step up here at the end of the second period. They put 6 seconds up on the clock now, a little bit more time. But a face-off win for the Oilers. That'll take us to the end now.
Then that was quick.
And Chick periods. And a late
Alright.
goal by the Oilers maybe can.
Hafiz, put some musica.
lead here in the third period.
All right, we're back. 2 minutes in.
Jumps up, throws it toward the slot. Nobody home, and now Dowdy moves it out for the Kings. But Dowdy feathers it in deep. Down, losing an edge. Colson plays it to the middle of the ice. Now Connor Brown for the Oilers. Jake Wallman backhands it along. The Kopitar knocks it down. Here comes Kempe through center. Kempe has got 2 points tonight. Kuzmenko, a power play goal. Kempe, and a save by Skinner.
It was a difficult save, more so than it looked, just because Kopitar had gone in front of Skinner, a flash screen as Kempe had taken that shot.
Here come the Oilers and Jake Wallman. Played in by Frederick. Frederick gets down low. Frederick centering. The pass broken up. Loose in the slot.
Oh my God. 4-2.
Puts it in, and it's 4-2 LA.
God damn, I just changed it. Thank you.
Edmonton loving this goal early in the third period for Edmonton, gets them right back in this hockey game. And this is where the depth forwards of the Edmonton Oilers need to get to work.
All they gotta do is hold on.
Just trying to force this across to Yanmark.
Banana, what's good?
It gets it back out in front.
What do you mean? You're watching game 2? This is game 1.
Between Frederick and Yanmark, he makes the wrong decision.
Oh, thanks for the likes.
Second chance to put that behind Kemper.
Damn, what's up, Raul? Bro, what time is it over there? I know, I got it. I have my, this is my primary phone, this is my other one.
Last season. But now the Oilers have cut it to a 2-goal lead.
They're leading 4-0.
Fiala for Byfield. One-timer. And that's swallowed up, but a
I really want to throw this phone.
That's one thing for the Kings. You cannot sit back, you know.
Oh, damn, 5-16. You just waking up?
Metric of this game for
Here you go, Carmen's on.
gave them confidence going into the dressing room in that second intermission. And this is just being active in front, getting that net front position, a great second effort.
Oh, you want it? Do it. Should I go to game 5 though?
After having only played one since coming
Oh, maybe game. I don't know. I gotta see how it is.
Three-team deal around the deadline from the Bruins.
I have a maintenance on my truck. Come on, let's go. Make it in. Shoot it. Oh my God. What's this saying? Oh. It's all late. Go, get up. Let's go. Been awake? What time you awake? Are you like one of those 4 in the morning guys? Dude, the only time I wake up that early is my stomach's messed up. Banana, you left? What they got? Oh, who got a foul?
Edmonton penalty, number 18 has a 2-minute minor for a legal check to the head.
Oh, damn. Check to the head.
Here's a look at the penalty against Zach Hyman.
Oh, I don't know.
There it is, the
He played it.
right to the head of Brent Clark.
I mean, ooh, okay.
Playoffs and even didn't have quite the right angle as Zach Hyman did, but I've seen bigger hits than that so far.
Illegal check to the head.
A big opportunity here to get some momentum back for the LA
Bro,
Kings.
you gotta score one power play, you gotta score another.
Play goal in the game so far.
That was Kuzmenko, the first
Can't
goal.
pick up the car.
And just getting it out of the
Oh, Dodger's not there?
Second power play opportunity tonight for LA.
Kopitar, let's go, Kopitar.
Power play, both by Kuzmenko. The Oilers hold it up with the blue line, and gathering it is Kempe back to his
1 out of 1 right now. Regular season? Damn, regular season 2 out of 14.
Drops it off for Fiala.
So they, in playoffs are good, right? Outside. Shoot it.
Here's Fiala. Byfield setting up in front.
Alright, here you go. Nada. Dang, too hot.
Up top, Kempe, shot that missed the net.
Nada.
Wicked wrister.
Right there.
Kopitar.
Nobody out.
Along the boards. Lays it behind the net. Kuzmenko trying to center it.
Trying to sink it in.
And that puck goes up in the netting and out of play.
Out of play. All right. Face off.
Still a minute 5 left in the Kings power play.
A really good stick there by Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Came down low to help out his defenseman. As Kuzmenko was making a really nice play out front. And here's the movement of the LA Kings power play. But in particular, Kuzmenko is up at the top. Now he comes down in the bumper position. Then you're going to see him go down low and create this chance for Byfield. Just the movement he's brought to their power play.
Because he's in the middle, he brings the defense in.
5-forward power play for Jim Hiller in LA. Face-off win for Kopitar.
Take it in, take it in. Shot, shot.
Shot and a save. Lunging at it was Skinner.
Oh.
Shot from Fiala. Here's Kopitar.
There you go. Ooh, hey, yo, bro. What's with the extra sauce?
You knew the series had the potential to get pretty nasty. And we've seen it boil over a little bit, but there's still, I think, another level for this to go.
Yeah, there's no question. It's a rivalry, and Wallman goes.
It's not a rivalry when they're losing 0-3.
Close to Stuart Skinner, but this save here, Stuart Skinner loses his footing coming across.
Right there, middle.
To get himself back up to make that initial save, and then this one just making sure that there's no rebound there. Wallman making sure of it as well. He was all over Kuzmenko, making sure he didn't slash his goaltender.
38 hits, dang. And Warriors been hitting though. Yo, 99. Oh, miss outside. Where is that? Bro, how do you lose it? Alright. Short-handed. Let's go, bro. Hey, ain't no punks around here. Tell them what's up.
Back and forth between Kempe and Henrique, which creates this latest scrum.
He lost his helmet too.
When you meet 3 straight years in the playoffs, and this is the 4th consecutive year.
This is the 4th year, and
in the first round.
Kings gotta tell him what's up, bro. Like
hockey players have long memories, and there is definitely some hostility between the players.
Yeah, short-handed Darnell Nurse joins the rush and creates this chance as he drives down the middle of the ice. A nice save by Darcy Kemper, and that's one thing when you have 5 forwards on the ice on your power play. You know your penalty kill is going to really push you to play defense when they get the opportunity. The Oilers did there.
Should have just decked him right there.
That started with the Kempe and Henrique slash, and then Fiala got in there as well.
Second power play unit over the boards now for Jim Hiller in LA. Here comes Dowdy.
Oh, Dowdy's in.
He's in for Fogle. Fogle jumps on the loose puck. Fogle in the corner. Now
shoot it.
Turnaround shot, and that one's handled by Skinner.
Oh, hey. High stick. That's a foul, bro. High stick. Yeah, there you go.
His stick and hands get up a little high on Philip Deneau this time. They let him away with the ball.
He's going to get a minor.
Just recently. Just watch the battle in front right there. Just
right there.
Down, send a clear message.
Oh, right on the throat.
Isn't going to be tolerated as it started to heat up here in the third.
Oh.
5 on 3 for the LA Kings.
Hey, you gotta play. Oh, you gotta score 1. Come on, bring the goalie out. Empty net. Make it 6 on 3.
Short 5 on 3. Face-off win. Kempe wants it.
Oh, let's go, baby. There you go. Sheesh. that's game right there. That was a dumb foul.
Discipline and a lack thereof in the playoffs. It can just come back to haunt you as Kopitar wins this match.
Damn, that was crazy.
Who pushes it back to Adrian Kemper? You have to honor him because he's got such a great shot.
What a slap shot. Ah. Damn, on the right corner. Let's go. Bro, you saw that shot? One timer. Oh no, I gotta go to Burger King and get my King's hat. Oh, he got kicked out.
They're keeping the 5 forwards out there.
Wait. Oh, okay. We still got a power play? Oh, everybody's in. Oh no, they still got a power play. There you go, shoot it! Ah! You should have just shot it. Oh, not on the blue line. Bank it. Oh, too much sauce.
Trying to jump on the loose puck, backhands toward the slot.
Oh, it's out.
Finally by Brown for Edmonton. Tipped in by the Kings, who are changing their power play.
Line change.
55 seconds left in the man advantage. Here is Doughty. As McDavid now out there shorthanded for Edmonton. Fiala from Kempe and Kuzmenko. On the power play goal, the second power
Alright, it's
play.
cool. They'll kill time.
Clark getting in deep. Moore for Vogel behind the net. Nurse to the puck. And Nurse gets it to Colson. And now McDavid one-on-one. Trying to dangle it through the backhand. McDavid short-handed, the save by Kemper.
Just the difficulty of defending.
Well,
he gets an opportunity to
camping.
speed through the neutral zone.
Bro, you seeing this or what?
And Drew Doughty, who we know is not playing at 100%, just doing
Damn.
his best to stay with him, gets his stick in between the legs.
Like he missed. He like took his stick it out.
Tries to dictate
That's crazy, bro.
which McDavid should go. He doesn't get the shot off that he wants.
I mean, I play hockey, roller hockey. When like they hit your stick, like you'll mess up with the play. There you go. 0, nice. Vogel. Oh, nice. Oh, we got cross check.
Penalty ticking down. Wallman out of the box for Edmonton. 5-2 Kings on the second power play goal of the night for LA. 5 different goal scorers for the Kings. Skinner plays it off for Bouchard.
Nah.
McDavid has to hold up with the blue line. Off for Bouchard. Now McDavid into the zone. McDavid hits the brakes in the corner. Makes it back for Bouchard, who loads up and saves
Nah.
LA
Is that out?
down the ice.
Oh,
This will
okay.
go for
I see.
against the Kings.
Boom, boom, boom. Let me say it well. I think this game is done. But you never know. If it's 5-3,
face off against family and friends. You can claim the ultimate prize. Sign up today for a chance to win exclusive prizes at NHL.com/bracket.
yo, let's go. Hey, thanks for watching, though. The 2 people who are out watching, and thank you. Wakanda.
For Chris Knobloch and the Oilers here.
I know. I don't know. I don't like the Kings with the black and silver. It reminds me of the Raiders.
And the power play goal for the Kings.
I like when they had the white one. At least like black with white. But with black with silver. Is it silver? Yeah, it's like black. It's black white with like a little bit silver. all black. That would have been cool. Like now you can't even see the numbers. Fuck. I saw that shit. Oh my god, 5-3.
Chris Knobloch putting Corey Perry started the game on the fourth line up with Draisaitl and McDavid, but watch, it's one-on-one. McDavid versus Gavrikov. And this is where he can be
some tight tees I could throw up.
Swim move puts it underneath Edmondson. Corey Perry waiting far side.
Hey, it's almost the same.
Whenever he gets an opportunity to go one-on-one against the LA Kings, he's been able to beat them so far. You remember earlier in the game, they were swarming like 2 or 3 players.
I mean,
and not on that occasion.
you'll get it.
Again, it hurts the Kings.
My first time making it.
19 of the regular season for the former Hart Trophy winner.
Yeah, I saw that. It's good.
Back in 2011. Who's had a goal now in 4 of the last 5 games. And it's a 2-goal.
I gotta sneak it in from you.
5-3.
It's alright. Yeah.
Still, just over 12 minutes to go in period 3. And the Oilers have come out in the third.
5-3.
After the power play goal. Turnover deep. Edmonton putting pressure on LA. Frederick in the corner.
Frederick, FG3.
Bouchard can't hold the zone.
Thanks for the A-Light.
And neutralized for Edmonton. And he fires it in from center.
Grayson.
Shuffled along by Atkinson. Brent Clark. And he lifts it. Bounces past Bouchard, who hustles back for it. Checks to see where Fogle is. And will set it up from behind his own end. Look to move out. Perry from McDavid and Bouchard. 2:44 after the Kings power play goal. In the 55th career Stanley Cup playoff goal for Corey Perry. Here is Byfield with speed. And a shot and a save by Skinner.
Well, the Kings get a power play goal to make it 5-2 with Kevin Fiala's first to the playoffs, but the Oilers respond, and it's Corey Perry on a beautiful play by who else?
Damn.
McDavid.
He took 2 players.
What are we doing today, Coach?
So, today, we're going to work on our checking.
Ooh.
Sorry, I heard checking.
A bit of a misunderstanding.
I meant checking on how we can help save our customers money on their car insurance.
And whether they need car, home, boat, or pet coverage.
Precisely. Now, let's go again. Susan?
Always wanted to do that.
My turn. Switch and save. Get more with Geico.
Best day of training so far.
How's your elbow?
It's killing me.
Challenges are our greatest opportunities.
Oh, it's already 9:30. Let's go. Campy.
Introducing the most capable Honda we've ever dreamt of. The all-new Passport Trail Sport. Built from limitless determination. Honda, official vehicle of the NHL.
When you'd rather enjoy the pool than clean someone else's.
Sweetie, get out of the pool.
It matters where you stay. Conrad Hotels and Resorts. Hilton for the stay.
Oh, you like Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar?
Yes.
Okay.
The Stanley Cup playoffs on ESPN are presented by Geico. Switch and save, get more with Geico. 4th straight Stanley Cup playoffs first round matchup between the Oilers and the Kings. In fact, LA has dropped 6 consecutive series in the Stanley Cup playoffs to the Edmonton Oilers. And the last time that LA won a series from Edmonton, 1989.
Damn.
Is that one out of play?
90.
And do we have a delay of game against Edmonton?
No.
I think the officials are going to talk it over to see where that puck went out of play. Just double checking here.
A discussion to see if there should be a delay of game call against the Oilers. 11:07 left in period 3.
No, I don't think so.
The clearing attempt from Wallman.
Let's go.
Delay of game, puck over the glass, and
So
the
who-
Kings back to the power play.
Who goes out?
Jake Wallman, as we take a look off the one face-off, I mean, there's no pressure there. There is absolutely no pressure there. And that's just a poor play by Jake Wallman. It just comes off the stick. He's trying to go off the glass and out. And it goes straight over.
Delay a game.
Kings with 2 power play goals tonight.
Make it 3 for 3. Oh, replay?
So Edmonton's going to challenge here to say that it actually went off the glass and out.
Let's check in with our rules expert, Dave Jackson, and what he saw. What did you see, Jackson?
Well, Roger, we're going to have to see another look on this. Deflections are so tough to pick up, but I love this rule because you can't challenge to assess a penalty, but when a penalty is assessed, you can challenge to have it rescinded. If you're saying, hey, that puck deflected, we don't believe it deserved the penalty, you can do a coach's challenge and see if there was a deflection. So we'll get a few more angles on this. And
Deflection, there's nobody there.
And this is huge. You have to be sure as the Oilers here, based on what we've seen the LA Kings power play do already in this hockey game. So the video coach behind the scenes has to be 100% with this one. This is a big moment in the game.
Did it hit the glass before it went out of play?
And Jake Wallman thinks it did. You know, he's gone over the glass. He keeps hitting the glass with his stick. Of course, he's the culprit if, in fact, it doesn't. But he seems pretty confident that it did.
As they're still discussing this, so Jax, if Edmonton is wrong, does this turn into a 5-on-3?
It does. So there's the penalty for delay of game, and there's a penalty for the coach's challenge.
Oh,
that's
shit.
unsustained. So it's a big risk to make this.
And 6-3.
Just not smart plays. The moment becomes, it just makes you feel the pressure. And that's just how important the Stanley Cup playoffs are, professional or not.
And a face-off win, Kopitar walking in, Kempe, a shot that hit a body in front, goes up into the net.
Nice job by Josh Brown just getting into that lane. Now they've attempted 2 direct shots off of Kopitar win. Let's see if they change it up here.
Kings win the draw. Kempe cross one-timer, hit a body in front, never got through from Fiala. Here he is at the top of the circle. Kopitar down low.
Damn, a triangle, make a triangle.
Across for Kempe, back for Fiala. Walks in, loads up, and a save by Skinner.
You gotta hold it.
Off in the corner for LA. 30 seconds killed. Kempe across, one-timer blocked in front by a diving nurse.
Shoot it!
Kopitar, Fiala, across.
Oh my god, that was nice.
Oilers can't clear. Kempe holds it in. Walks in Kempe. Pass across, broken up off the skate of Nugent Hopkins. Byfield to the corner.
They can't get out. They gotta hold the middle.
Byfield pops just wide of the cage. Fiala the circle. Across
Shoot it.
Kempe. Fiala one-timer.
Hit the post.
Kempe for Kuzmenko. 50 seconds left in the 5-on-3. Kopitar, Kuzmenko, walking in, save with a leg, and a kick save by Skinner.
Damn, they just getting shot at.
LA holds it in. Fiala, Kuzmenko, looking for an angle across and healing the one-timer. And the sends it down to the LA end, and the Oilers can change their killers.
Well, they were desperate for a change. They had nothing there. They were just trying to block shots and try to get the rebounds away from Skinner. Nice job by Nurse.
15 seconds left in the power play.
Middle.
Kopitar. Fiala. Down low for Kopitar. Low in front. Cross for Kempe. One-timer missing the net was Fiala. And that one circles out of the zone and back to the LA end.
Cool, Frank.
4 shots in the 5-on-3, but the Oilers with a
survive.
big penalty kill. Here comes Anderson. Deneau moves it along.
Skinner.
Drysdale along the half boards. McDavid powers out to the middle. Bouchard up top. Throws it over the top of the crossbar. And knocked down in front. Perry's floating it up. At the blue line, Fogle. It's the trailer more for the wing and a save by Skinner. Huge moment for the Oilers. They killed the 5-on-3. Trailing by 2 here in the third.
Man, it would have been 6-3.
They put McDavid, Draisaitl, and Perry out on this shift after the penalty kill, and there Perry takes the glove of Darcy Kemper right to the face. It's 5-3.
AT&T is a new guarantee because not everything in life is guaranteed.
Oh. Oh.
Don't sweat it. Get our best deals on smartphones like iPhone 16 Pro on us with your choice of our best plans. That's the AT&T guarantee. And right now...
Well.
About the one who keeps it all moving. He is measured, precise. He thinks ahead, stocks the right parts, and knows just where to find them. Because for the one, this facility is about more than business. The industrial grade products you need delivered fast. Call, click Grainger.com or stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Nice Oakleys, Stipe. Where'd you get them?
GovX.com.
Man, I gotta get me one of those. Where'd you get it?
GovX.com.
Hey, Stipe, nice boots. Where'd you get those?
GovX.com. Use it. Exclusive deals for first responders, military,
Well, business is clearly picking up between the Oilers and the Kings. The physicality.
It's not that bad.
The series, by the time it's done, Cass, it's to get pretty nasty.
Yeah, McDavid right in the thick of it. He's had 2 big hits, one on Byfield and that one on Kopitar. You know, he's going to take a few hits as well. So why not dish him back out?
Face-off wing for Edmonton as the Oilers lift into center. Mikey Anderson, pulled down by McDavid, just getting on side the Oilers. Draisaitl lays it behind and Doughty swings it around.
Nice. Let's go. 3-on-1. 2-on-2-on-1.
Skinner the save.
Damn.
Circling back for it with speed through center. McDavid into the zone, drops it. Draisaitl gets the name for the wrist shot. Warren Fogle lugs it out of the LA end. And Fogle puts it in deep. Not free. LeFerrier for the Kings. Back to the line for Edmonton.
Outside.
One-timer Gavrikov gets the net.
Dang, you can hear the net.
And playing it back to his own goaltender. And McDavid feathers it back to Skinner, who covers.
Let's go.
Upcoming Stanley Cup Finals. Or playoffs, I should say. First-round matchups. For tomorrow, the Devils and the Canes. Game 2 at 6 Eastern. At Carolina 1.
So Minnesota and Las Vegas.
Senators Leafs game 2.
I hope it's not Las Vegas though. For sure. I'm tired of those fools.
Panthers Lightning finally get that series going. 8:30 on ESPN tomorrow. We wrap up 4 games in Vegas. Game 2 with the Golden Knights up 1-0 on the Wild. Gavrikov's shot hit escape, goes out to the corner. Kuzmenko for Kopitar.
Kuzmenko.
Back for Kuzmenko, and a stick tied up by Wallman, and Nugent Hopkins gets to it for the Oilers.
You know, give some credit to Stuart Skinner here, Rox, who's made some big
There you go.
saves.
Ah.
Chip there from Wallman and knock it away from Kuzmenko. And then Wallman pushes Kuzmenko off the puck. And the Oilers control it.
Think of the saves on the penalty kill and then the one on the odd man rush that just happened about a minute ago. As we're going to get a penalty here to LA.
And Mikey Anderson frustrated with the call. He'll head in, and the Oilers will go to the power play.
Oh my God, not right now.
For Edmonton with 6:46 to go.
Number 44, Jimmy Meyer hooking.
Hook.
And you knew the next call was going to be on LA. And you see the stick right around the waist of Arvidsson, and it's the right call. But with everything going in favor of the LA Kings as far as getting power play opportunities, you knew the next one was going to be called on them, so you had to be careful. And now the big boys go to work here for Edmonton.
0 for 1 on the power play for the Oilers tonight. Just one shot.
Damn.
The Oilers haven't generated a shot since the Corey Perry goal to make it 5-3.
You gotta get that shorthand. Shorthand go.
He's getting clear as Gavrikov sends it 200 feet. Weaving his way out of the zone, Bouchard. Here comes McDavid. Off to the wing. Nugent Hopkins back to the point. Bouchard across for Draisaitl. McDavid spins. Cuts to the slot. They try to...
Let's go. Shorthand go. Come on.
And shorthanded just moved along by Trevor Moore, but they collapsed on McDavid, who moved into the slot.
Yeah, he tried to go down the middle, and the Kings gave him nothing.
Draisaitl on for Corey Perry. Leaves it for Draisaitl. It goes behind McDavid.
Nice.
Byfield takes the puck and just eats up some more power play time. Approaching a minute to go in the man advantage for the Oilers.
Minute down.
McDavid.
They got maybe 1 or 2 shots left.
Cuts it back to the center. Here's Draisaitl moving down the wall. Draisaitl shot block, never got through. Bouncing around and covering his Kemper.
I like when he...
Nice little give and go between McDavid and Draisaitl for that last chance on the power play. And Doughty went right after McDavid. Thought there was a little extra slash there on Kemper after the save. And the scrums are becoming more and more as this game's gone along, as to be expected.
Damn. Raul.
Between these two teams. And there you can see the give and go between Draisaitl and McDavid.
Oh, you got a little slash.
Doughty didn't like.
Hey, you gotta protect your goalie, bro.
And not just that these teams are meeting for the fourth.
Then the Oilers started like playing like later.
First round.
The last intermission.
Twice here in the month of April in the regular season.
He's like, bro.
Was still in play, but the Kings picked up a couple of shutouts, securing home ice advantage for this series.
And keep in mind that neither McDavid or Draisaitl played in those 2 games. And the one in Edmonton got nasty.
We got 5 minutes left. 5:30.
Regular season meetings across the bottom. Face-off win for the Oilers. McDavid. Still 35 seconds left in the
Oh, shit. Ooh. Clear out. Nice. Nice clear out.
Here comes Bouchard. One last rush here for the...
There you go. Last.
McDavid weaves his way into the zone and turns over.
Oh, he missed it.
The Oilers get it back. McDavid, give and go. Draisaitl lifts it over the top of the crossbar.
Ooh, hit that fool.
Here's McDavid along the wall. Walks in, pass in front. It's broken up by Doughty.
Ah.
Out of the box, Anderson. Bouchard goes cross-eyed. Shot missed the net. It's McDavid.
Oh, yeah, it's out. Nice. Line change. 4 minutes in. Watch out. Dude, I don't know who's who. Take a shot. Outside. Back in. Sometimes the boards are different too. Too hot.
Too far in front of Arvidsson as Jeff Skinner missing his target.
Let's
the
go.
Kings take possession with 4 minutes to play.
Back in. Line clean.
Snapped in by Kopitar, losing his edge. Emberson. And now back up on his skates.
Ooh.
Into the zone. Skinner for the Oilers. Runner Janmark trying to dangle him through the feet of Anderson, and now LA comes back the other way. But that's an icing call against the Kings.
And out come the big boys for the Edmonton Oilers.
Thanks for the nice likes.
Offensive zone face-off
3 minutes in.
on the icing.
Stanley Cup
Break.
playoff first round continues. Game 2. Devils Hurricanes. 6 Eastern on ESPN. Senators and Leafs game 2. 7:30 on ESPN2. Game 1 in Florida between the Panthers and the Lightning, and wrap it up in Vegas. Golden Knights up 1-0 in that series.
Sorry to interrupt, Roxy. Stuart Skinner now on the bench for the Edmonton Oilers. They've got an extra attacker on in the offensive zone. 3.5 minutes to go down by 2.
Draisaitl against Kopitar on the faceoff. And a win for Edmonton. Corey Perry fans on his shot.
Hey, where's the foul?
Down the ice, that'll go as icing against the Kings. And the Kings plead their case that there should have been a penalty against Corey Perry right there.
Is there a penal?
16 of 19 now in the offensive zone, and the Oilers are on faceoffs. No question about it.
Oh, that's a tripping.
The stick is there in between the legs. No call.
Face-off win for LA. Empty net at the other end of the ice. Oilers down 2 goals to LA. McDavid takes it out. Moves it for Bouchard along the half boards. McDavid. Draisaitl behind the net for Perry. Makes it back to the point for Nurse. Across to Bouchard. Here is Nurse at the midpoint. McDavid. Kopitar with a great defensive play. And now the Kings move up ice. Empty net. Missing it is Fiala.
How do you miss it?
Here's Bouchard inside 3 minutes to go. McDavid. Into the zone. In the corner. Moore jumps on the loose puck. Shoots toward the empty net.
Bro, it's a free goal.
And an icing call against LA.
Oh my God.
Fiala's missed. Moore's missed.
Not missing by much.
You know, you can take that extra chance, though, and create the icing because you're up by 2. You feel a little bit more comfortable going for it. But what a defensive play there by Kopitar. Make sure it doesn't get the stick into the hands. Just stick on puck. And then this is the latest empty net opportunity that LA had by Trevor Moore.
An example of why Kopitar's a 2-time Selke winner right there. As the Oilers will use their timeout. With 2
Timeout, all right.
Let their big guns get a rest before Chris Knobloch brings them back out onto the ice.
Yeah, Glenn Gulletson going over the play on the board as well. We take a look at the history and some of the goals that happened in this game. Janmark early in the 3rd period. And then the 5-on-3 was so key for the Kings, obviously, to get the goal. Oilers had a lot of blocked shots, but they do get one, and Perry goes to work. But the intensity of the Edmonton Oilers getting that goal late in the 2nd period, I think, just gave them a little bit of life going into the 3rd. They've definitely been a different hockey team in this 3rd period than they were in period number 1 and number 2.
2:40 remaining. And the Kings clinging to a 5-3 lead. As Chris Knobloch gets McDavid, Draisaitl back out there. Bouchard. Empty net at the Edmonton end of the ice.
Let's go. 240.
Draisaitl with a goal. 5 different goal scorers for Jim Hiller and LA. Draisaitl.
Hit that like, hit that sub. We're trying to hit that 500. Goal? Oh my God, how do you miss that? It's just missing by a lot. Not missing by a lot.
Again, this will be Draisaitl against Philip Deneau on the draw. McDavid is back at the point for
I want to see that replay again.
And another face-off win. Dowdy off the glass. Kicked ahead by McDavid. Perry moves it along. Here's McDavid along the wall for a cutting Perry. Bouchard at the blue line. Looking for a lane. Bouchard skates into the middle. Shot missed and then loose. And it's pushed into the slot. Sent down low by Wallman.
Dang, too many bodies. Fuck! Oh my god! Bro, how did they score that?
Well, they're loving this in Edmonton. And you know, Roxy, LA won the face-off. They had an opportunity to clear it out of the zone. Edmonton's able to keep it in. They win the battle along the wall. And LA remains aggressive. Watch this play, though, by McDavid. Dowdy goes down to negate a pass across, and McDavid finds the lane anyway. And just a beautiful placement to Hyman, who elevates it just enough over the pad of Kemper. Boy, 5-4.
5-4.
All of a sudden, the Oilers are just taking it to the Kings here.
Stuart Skinner back in goal now for the Oilers. With 2
They had to score that last. They had 3 empty nets.
And 3 attempts at the empty net, all missed by LA as well.
Hyman, who had 16 goals in the Stanley Cup playoffs last
They shouldn't care with the empty net.
season. The Oilers cut in. Here's Nugent Hopkins, and a save by Kemper. Nugent Hopkins in the corner. Arvidsson moves in from the corner. Heading to the net. On a backhand that went up into the netting for Victor Arvidsson. And as the Kings,
Oh my god.
Skinner was heading to the bench.
Bro, Reese, what the hell's going on, bro? Oh, they empty net in again?
Never come back from a 4-goal deficit. They trailed 4-0 late in period 2.
Bro, no, they're not gonna come back.
It was 5-2 here.
They shouldn't have scored those 3 empty netters.